Hey guys, what's going on? It's day number 4. Welcome. We're so excited that you are here with us for day 4. Today, we are excited because we're going to be talking about the money. We want you guys to grab your pencil, grab your paper, grab your notebook, grab your workbook. We're going to be announcing some winners, going to be giving away some Starbucks gift cards, but we are going to be serving you like crazy today. So get ready. Go ahead here in the comments if you are with us live. Go ahead, write in the comments below and type live. If you're catching this later on the replay, you know what to do. Go ahead right now and comment replay. And we just want to kind of serve you guys. So that being said, as you're rolling in, as everybody is showing up, we want to make sure that if maybe today for the first time you're catching us live, there is going to be a little notice right in your box where you see this video that says give StreamYard permission. Now you can disregard this if you're watching this later on the replay, but if you are live today, go ahead and click yes to give StreamYard permission. And what that does is it lets me see your name. It lets me see your face while I am live using this tool of StreamYard. So glad to see you guys. You're chiming in. You are showing up. You are letting us know that you are live and we are excited. So a couple quick things to let you guys know that right now we are on day 4. We've got training for you still tomorrow. I'll give you a segue about what that looks like. We've got some bonuses that we are really crafting in real time to really be able to serve you all that are showing up. And we'll let you know a little bit more about what those bonuses look like as we roll out over the next couple days to give those to you. But that being said, today we really want to make sure that you have a focus on making more money in your business. Because at the end of the day, if you're not making money, it's just a hobby. And I want you to say the God given gifts and the talents, what you are pursuing, that business that you have, whether it is that service based business, the online brand, you want more people to be able to know about you with social media. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here in this training. And so we want you to know that that's possible. Today, I'm going to tell you some really cool news is I am going to be sharing with you real stories of real men and women that love the Lord just like you, that have invested in themselves and that are getting results. So if you like the idea of just kind of learning and hearing about other people's stories, you're going to want to make sure that you stay tuned and that you are here with us through all of today's episode. And yeah, I've got some other cool things I want to share with you guys. But how are you guys doing today? Here's a question. Hey, good to see you, Shen. Am I saying that right? Let me know. Is it Shen? If it's not Shen, tell me in the comments how I should pronounce it correctly. Good to see you. What I want you guys to know is I'm going to give away our giveaway winners today. We're going to be giving away 2 Starbucks gift cards. If you don't like Starbucks, that's okay. You can use it and you can gift it to someone else, or you can just let us know that you aren't that big of a fan of Starbucks coffee and we will happily gift it to someone else. That being said, I am going to really quickly make I'm going to make a comment real quickly here so I can get this up on the screen because I didn't do this before I started. And I want it to be ticking across the screen. Let's see. Increasing your revenue means scaling your impact for Jesus. Awesome. Show that right now across the screen so you guys can see that. That's what we're discussing. That's what we are doing today while we are here live. So let's go ahead without any further delay and let's give away our Starbucks gift cards. We are selecting all the giveaways to include a full scholarship to my 12-month business and coaching program that I'm going to let you guys know a little bit more later today. But we choose all of our winners based on those people that watch live, those that watch the replays, and those that take action and do the homework assignments. So today we are randomly selecting we have a full database. Our masterclass advisor, Trisha Cordes, does a phenomenal job of updating that. And we have randomly selected today Lisa, is it Meagle? Lisa and Tina Verley. Is it Heisman? Haisman. So Lisa Meagle and Tina Heisman, you are both the winners of our giveaway for a Starbucks gift card. The way for you to redeem that is for you to reach out directly to your masterclass advisor, Trisha Cordis. You'll see her all throughout the comment section here in this video, and reach out to her and give her your physical mailing address. And we are going to old school get those out in the mail to you. So that's the easiest way for you to be able to claim those. Okay, good, good, good. All right, we got that done. So I started to ask you guys the question, how are you feeling? What is your energy level like, right? The word energy is not a bad word. Don't worry, I'm not getting ready to go down this lane of like crazy talk and crystals and manifestation. Far from it. But when you just woke up today, when you got out of bed, like what was the energy that you woke up with? So even as you're here today, live or on the replay, what is the energy at which you are showing up with? I want you to just think about that in the comments below. Just tell me what, from 1 to 10, 10 being amazing, awesome, great energy, and 0 being like, do you have a pulse? Like, where are you right now feeling as you are consuming and watching this video as it relates to kind of like your energy, how you're feeling? And what I want you to know as we get ready to go into today's training is that energy, that excitement, that vibe, that just kind of like aura around how you are choosing to be right now, how you feel, that is a part of what you bring with you to your marketing, to your social media. Marketing and advertising are two totally different things. Marketing is you literally showing up saying, this matters to me. I'm going to put my best foot forward and I'm going to let people actively know about my business and what we have and what's going on. Okay, you guys are giving me answers. We've got 7, 7, 7. We've got very low, 0. We've got 8. We've got 7-ish. I like the ish part, Lisa. Very cool. So regardless of where you are, even for those of you that didn't choose to answer, you may have at some point when I asked you that question. And I ask you that because when I went a couple months ago to a John Maxwell event, he asked that question. And he said, what is your energy that you're actually showing up here today to this conference? Are you wanting to learn? Are you wanting to be farther along on the journey in your leadership than you were when you first got started before you walked through those doors? And it just kind of got me to think. And I was like, yeah, I'm not sure really how I'm feeling in that moment. And so it just, again, just helped me mentally say, you know what? When we want to do something, when we want to show up, when we want to really up level, that's a word I hear a lot in my circles. We want to up level. We want to do our best. We want to improve in our business. Sometimes that energy or our effort needs to align and match with what our heart's desires are. And so I just pray that today, each and every one of you are here today with just an energy that's open to receive like information that can help and change and not just be knowledge information, but really get you to take action. So I'm just going to pray for us real quickly and we're going to dive right in. Heavenly God, right now, I just thank you for each and every person that is with us. Father, I just feel a nudge from the Holy Spirit to just say that right now, to the person that is just watching this or listening to this, that needs to know that they are deeply and madly loved, that they feel that they really, truly feel that in this exact moment. Lord, I pray for transformation to happen in the lives and in the business of each and every person that's here. But more importantly than anything, Father, before the bottom line, before all of the other things, I pray that each person here has a strengthened relationship with you, Father, as their Lord and Savior. We pray this in your name. Amen. All right. Awesome. So let's go ahead, get your workbook. If you don't have the workbook, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you are in the middle of a masterclass series that we are doing called Thrive with Social Media in Business. Our masterclass advisor is Trisha Cordis. She can get you signed up. She can get you the workbook. Just comment below advisor. Comment below advisor if you need to get that access, as well as feel free to tag her in the comments and let her know that that's what you need. But in the meantime, right now, just be with us here, be attentive, and give yourself the gift of just putting away other distractions, other tabs, and really try to be present. So, in our notebook, I want you to know yesterday we were talking about what were we talking about? We were talking about saving time. We were talking about what to post on social media. And the feedback that you guys have given us has been so encouraging. We got a message yesterday from someone. Let me just read this real quickly. I won't, just for their privacy, I'm not going to mention their name, but I want you guys to hear this and to know that what we're doing matters. This is kingdom work. So listen to this. This is what someone that was here with us yesterday said. They said, Heather, I wanted to send you a message and say thank you so much for putting on this training. Over the winter, my husband got very sick and still has some complications from it. A few months ago, I heard God tell me I needed to start my business to help provide for my family and serve women. I had no idea where to start, but I wanted to obey. I have been researching and learning so much. I feel I have been feeling so very overwhelmed by everything. Today, for the first time, I felt a shift and I felt tears in my eyes by what you were teaching. I know for the first time I can accomplish what I am setting out to do. I just wanted you to know how much you have been helping me and what a blessing you have been. Thank you so much. So I want y'all to know that this is kingdom work for me. And I love to hear and see what God is doing in and through your lives and through the businesses that you have and that you're growing. But today we're talking about that revenue. And so the first thing that you guys are going to see is we serve a mighty God. And that means that we need to be operating differently in our businesses, not just in how we show up, but in how we serve, both in our life and in our business. And so I want you guys to know the radical changes that can happen. If I can be honest with you guys, I sometimes struggle with not dreaming big enough. Anybody else relate? I feel that I didn't imagine that this was possible for my life. I don't come from money. I by all means, I would say would be considered a middle class America when I think about my childhood. My parents did not grow up with a lot of money. It's even still difficult today for my dad to be around us at Christmas because he, I think, has such hard moments of knowing he got nothing for Christmas. All he wanted was a basketball, and he got nothing because his family was just super, super poor. And so I have grown up personally with this mindset of constantly being told money doesn't grow on trees. If you want to have money, you've got to work really, really hard for it. And you've got to sweat and you've got to completely just it's got to almost be painful. And so I've got all these money stories that are attached with my experiences growing up. And so when I fast forward and I started this business and have been serving people, I've been working with coaches and I've had to shift my mindset and say, you know what? I have integrity. I've got a purpose for how God is using me. And it is okay for me to make money. It is okay for me to generously love the Lord, but also to be able to have income. Just because you have money is not evil. And I believe that there are so many kingdom minded leaders and business owners that there are all of these strongholds with money issues. And that's not necessarily our focus for today's conversation, but I think it's important. So I confess to you and tell you that I have struggled in the past with these ideas that going, I can love the Lord, I can love my family, I can make money, and I am able, as a kingdom loving woman, I am able to pour into other people. Why? Because I have more resources. I am able to make my program up leveled, or I am able to just be available, even just on a local level, on how I serve or how I volunteer or how I tithe by those generous givings that God has blessed my business with. And so I want you to know that If you are praying for extra income, if you are praying to double your income, if you want to be able to buy a certain house, or if you want to be able to get a certain education for your kids, if you want to pray to be able to serve a certain number of people because you believe in what you're doing, pray those God-sized dreams over your life and invite God to truly be the CEO of your business. And that means that he might close doors or he might open doors that you didn't even imagine, right? That sometimes what we think and what God brings available to us is so much greater. And so as I've seen the ability to, go from I just wanted to make enough money to pay for our family to go on a Disney vacation and to go like, "Oh my goodness, like social media helped me do that." And then it transferred to, okay, we moved. I had to start a new business. Afforded new opportunities. And then I began using Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter to then build this global business where me, little old me in South Carolina, has a legitimate, strong social media boutique where we are helping Kingdom CEOs throughout the globe. We've been able to serve people at such a high level, meet them where they are, and it has afforded me to go from we had 1,000 square foot home and we had a 1,600 square foot home. And we in 2019 were able to buy our dream home, and it's the pool and the golf course and all those things. And at the end of the day, we are as a family able to use our home for ministry opportunities, for hosting life groups at our church. And I love to host, and I love to entertain, and I love to take the gifts that we've been given and to use that to serve and to love on other people. So whatever that looks like for you, be willing to dream big enough. Someone says, "You taught me the concept God is the CEO of our businesses." That right. We're not wanting to be co-pilots. We're not trying to be like he's here and we're here. We're not say, "God, you are in charge. You are in charge of our business." But we physically here on earth, we've got to be willing to show up and do some work. So let's go through this, which is scale with social media strategy to increase your results. I'm going to share with you these 3 methods that I use in my business every single week that we teach and we train our clients, that we have inside of our programs, and you can begin using these strategies yourself. Number 1, relationship building every week. It is not about checking a box and saying, "I posted on social media, run and go somewhere else." Social media is genuinely about you having the ability to take someone who doesn't know you to actually connect, actually begin to nurture a connection that's meaningful, a relationship, and you nurture those relationships through social media. Okay. You do that by the things that we've been discussing all week long. You leverage the platform that's a top priority for your business. You genuinely show up. You must have valuable, helpful information so that you can give people the validation that you know what you're talking about. And the relationship strategies that I teach my clients is to just be unique, to continue to show up, and to be willing to follow up. Is there anyone here that has ever received an email, a text, a DM, or any form of online communication about something that sounded really good, but you were right then in that exact moment when you read it, you weren't in a position to buy it in that moment for whatever reason? Maybe it's because you were on the sitting in the stands at the baseball game and you didn't have your purse. Maybe it's because you were on a walk and you were literally had nothing except for your phone and your earbuds, and you were walking and scrolling in that moment. So you can't allow the enemy to get in your head and to think, "Oh, I messaged them one time, and they didn't respond." And then you allow this negative sabotage to take over your ability to try to build relationships, and you walk away, you don't follow up, and you just ultimately either give up or you are lazy. I'm going to just be honest and tell you guys, relationship building every week is not spamming people, sending them DMs and saying, hey, so tell me about your business. Hey, are you interested in skincare products? Like, don't be a lazy marketer. You, just like I'm encouraging you to have like a footprint on social media that's like, here's what I am, here's what I do, here are the things that are important to me. So if their Facebook page on their personal profile says that they own a yoga studio, or if it says that they are an avid coffee fan, or if it says that they are a social media strategist, don't reach out to them and just be like, hey, tell me about your business. That's lazy. Exhibit some effort on your part to be more genuine, right? You want to separate yourself from everybody else? Well, don't do what everybody else does. If you want people to accept your friend request, well, nurture that relationship. Don't be the creepy stalker that just comes out of nowhere because you watched a webinar and you go through and click add friend to 100 random people. Don't be random in your marketing. Be intentional. Don't do what crazy, creepy, like stalky kind of people do on social media. Or what I like to tell my clients, don't do the behaviors that crazy, creepy, stalky type of people do and put yourself into that bucket, especially if you are normal, good standing, have a great business, are of valuable information, are a great asset, then don't do those crazy, creepy things. Build relationships genuinely. Care. Don't just reach out to somebody and pitch them completely cold and just like be like, hey, don't know you, but can I be on your podcast? Don't do that. Relationship building. You want to be on someone's podcast? Say to yourself, I've got a goal to be on 5 podcasts, and I want to leverage social media to be on 5 podcasts. So I'm going to make my dream list. I'm going to say, these are those people. First thing I'm going to do is go say, where are they on social media for their businesses? I'm going to go follow them. I'm going to go engage with them. I'm going to retweet the information. And I'm going to make a mental note to do that every week when I batch relationship building. And I am going to do that. And that's going to help you be top of mind. Earn the opportunity to reach out and lead with value. And then get to a place where you're like, hey, I think that I have something that could serve your audience. Here's my idea. Let me know if this would be something you would be of interest to. That's going to be received so much better in an email, in a DM, in a text, in an online message. Way, way better if you don't just come out completely cold. Okay. Let's see here. Someone just says, do you accept strangers on your personal Facebook page? That's a very personal question, but I'll give you a quick little answer on that. I personally use my Facebook personal profile to strategically connect and partner and kind of build that bridge, so to say, with people that I feel that I want them to be in my personal profile. So it's like if they don't have a photo, if there's nothing about them, if I see absolutely nothing that would indicate that they would be interested in business, family, or a faith component, if they don't pass like one of those 3 check marks, I'm just like, yeah, it's not a good fit. I do have a lot of people on my personal profile that I don't know in person, that I have met at conferences, that I'm in online groups with, that I have a lot of things in common with. But the blind people that when I say blind, I mean, I've never spoken to them. I've never DM'd them. They just out of the random blue click a connection request with me. I might possibly accept it if I see that we have like 200 friends in common. Then I will actually not just accept it, but I'll be like, oh, 70 of these people are from this community. It's someone that's probably recently seen me in a lot of stuff in that space. And then I really accept each and every friend request on a one-to-one basis. So hope that answers that question for you, Lisa. So let me keep moving. Second strategy to scale with social media is to keep the end in mind. What are you working for? What is your goal? When I tell you this, I want you to hear me. This is so powerful. It's almost so simple that people overthink it and they don't pay attention to this. What's your goal? What's your goal? Are you trying to increase your followers? Are you trying to increase your engagement? Are you trying to add 3 new clients? Have you set a deadline for that? When's that happening? So, when you have the end thing that you're focused on, I want you to work backwards as it relates to how you show up on social media. If you have a goal, for example, to get 50 people to sign up for a free training that you have 3 weeks from now, then one of your top goals on social media is to say, how can I let people know about that training in different ways, multiple times between now and then? Posting about it twice on social media between now and then is not going to get you the 50 people that you want, most likely. You're going to have to go after it a little more. You're going to have to actually put a little bit of more elbow grease, as my dad would say, into the process. Pray over it, but actually still make sure that you're showing up, taking action. Number 3, this is a big one. Write this down. Video, value, and visibility. It's the triple V threat. Video, value, and visibility. If you want to grow your business using social media, then be willing to show up and do more video. It's going to help you. The reason you should do video is not because Heather said so, though that's a good reason. I think that the reason I want you to consider or to really hear this today is I want you to say that video allows for people to get to know you in a much quicker time frame and to have that like, know, and trust factor that is necessary for people to come to a place where they feel comfortable doing business with you. Period. That's why I want you guys to do video. The value part, you've heard me say this all week long. You've got to lead with value. You have to have valuable information that helps people's lives be a part of your content. And even if that value is you being like a connector, maybe you know other great information and you're pulling it together to make someone else's life better, you've got to lead and have the value in your postings, in your engagement, in your social media efforts. And then the lastly is visibility. You want to be seen, you want to be credible, you got to show up. Let's all just take a scenario that we all might relate to. You move to a new town. You're looking for a new church. You ask who might know somebody that could tell you a church that's got a thriving youth program, or just a church that's biblically based. They're focused on scripture. They have a solid, great church, right? You get 8 churches. You go check out those churches. You check out all 8 churches, and 2 of them haven't posted since 2015. That might be a red light. Is that church really relevant? They might be, but are they taking their social media in any regard seriously if they haven't posted in 6 years? No, they're not. I would go so much as to say, don't hate me for saying this, but if a church hasn't posted since 2015 and they're really wanting to be relevant with today's message and today's communication, I believe that they are not demonstrating that they are truly relevant and wanting to use social media to reach people. So if I were looking for churches, if they hadn't posted in 6 years, or honestly, if they hadn't posted in 3 months, I would honestly not take them off my list, but they would definitely go to the bottom. And it's not a church that I would say, oh, they're like here. They really are in it to win it. Like they're really here to be seen and to amplify Christ. So it's like the same as for your business. People are going to come and check you out. What they see is what you post. What they see and regarding your comments, regarding the views, regarding your cover photo, what you're about, it's what you put out there. What are you putting out there? So that visibility matters. And then on this triple V for the video, value, and visibility, I want to share with you guys a couple key things. Voice messages. Voice messages are powerful. There is something about the spoken voice. It may not be a method that you would begin using with an absolute complete stranger, but it is a very powerful tool. Send a DM to someone that maybe you've done work with in the past and just follow up with them and say, hey, you know what? I was just sitting here this morning thinking during my quiet time, and you know what? You came to my mind when I was just thinking about people I've absolutely loved working with. I wanted to follow up and ask you, how are things going currently in your business, right? sending that personal voice message has a way to just truly spark like emotions within other people. And you can also do that via text messaging, and you can really take advantage of that. And you, my friends, can send a lot of voice memos out in a very short window of time, and it's super, super personal. Okay. Yes, DM stands for direct messaging. All right. And then the last things I just want you guys to know is that messenger is not a dirty word. Okay. So I want you to know that if you are in social media as a business, you are marketing your business. If you've got a Facebook business page, you are trying to market your business. If you've got a LinkedIn account, Instagram account, Facebook, Pinterest, you name it, all the things. If you're using social media for the purposes of growing your service-based business or growing your business, you want to think of the DMs as a deeper level of communication. Okay. So if you've ever heard this, that getting a like from somebody, that's going to be worth a nickel. Getting a comment from somebody, that's $1. Getting a share from somebody, that is a $20 bill. And all of those kind of go on a deeper level. And then deeper than those, would someone be reaching out to you with a direct message, or even you reaching out to them? Just think of it as an additional line of communication to build relationships. And again, you don't have to associate that DMs or direct messaging people, or even just texting or just posting on social media. Putting out how you help people is a very positive thing when you know that you've got something of genuine value that can help people. All right, so you do not have to wear the social media marketing expert hat by yourself. I want you guys to know that's what we do. That's what we love. And that's why we geek out on this, to be honestly, is because we love to help business owners and leaders like yourself. So let's map out your strategy to generate your income and the influence and the impact for Jesus that you want with social media strategy. So what I want you guys to do, if you're following along in your workbook, flip the page, and I want you to see this. It says, he must increase, but I must decrease. This comes from John 3:30. That means that Jesus should be over everything. Jesus is over us. It's over our marriage. It's over our culture. It's over our community. Jesus is over business. It's over politics. Jesus is over our family. Like, this isn't a compartmentalized part of our life if we are kingdom CEOs. And so what I want to ask you is, selling is serving. So do you have something that can help someone else's life? Yes or no? Does your business offer something that can help someone else? Just tell me in the comments, yes or no. If your answer to that is yes, that is great. And here's what I want you guys to know, that social media is not a magic bullet, and social media isn't a sprint. You've heard me say that. And it requires you to genuinely show up. Social media takes money, and social media takes time. And when I say that social media takes money, I say that even if you're doing it yourself and you're like, it's free because social media is free, that is not true, because time is valuable. There is nothing on this planet, in my opinion, that is any more valuable than time. So my question to you is, do you like the idea of getting help from someone else that can give you more of your time back, that can help you shorten your learning curve, and that can help you be able to feel supported in an area where maybe it isn't your area of expertise? And so this is so powerful to me, because I like to tell people social media marketing is something that isn't rocket science, meaning you don't have to have a biochemical degree in engineering to be able to do what I do, what my clients are able to accomplish. But it takes a plan. And it takes, for those of you that may not be wired to maybe love marketing, and you are just like, I want someone to tell me what I need to be doing so I can go and do those things. I need someone to be like, hey, check this out. What did I do? Where did I mess up? What could I improve upon? I want you to know that I would love to serve you guys and I would love to help you. So, what I want you to know is that, are you ready to fully operate your business strategies from a kingdom lens and stop trying to replicate everyone else around you? Stop trying to be a C version to those A and B players that you see around you. Instead, I want you to shift your mind and I want you to say to yourself, I, meaning you, I am worthy to invest in me being the best version of me. And I want to invest in me bringing my unique business, bringing my unique personality, incorporating it into my marketing, and doing that and saying, I don't want to be a C level version of those other people that you see in your industry. What I want to do, what Heather and our whole team wants, is we want you to be the God version of you as you show up and know you are in your own lane. You don't need to keep trying to duplicate and almost copycat version all of what you see everyone else around you doing. And so, beginning today, for those of you that are like, I want to see what she's talking about, I am going to begin today, probably on the hour, be posting a video of clients that we have worked with. Rhonda, how she added $10,000 to her Christian counseling business with our help. How Kevin was able to add $35,000 in sales recently based on the things that he has been applying in his business through our help. And so here's what I want to do. I am here to let each and every one of you know, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on the replay, that I want to share with you as my dog comes and photo bombs or video bombs my video. I want you guys to know that I have an invitation for you. Through this training, I have told you guys all that I'm not holding back. Like, I am telling you guys the things that you need to be doing to grow your business using social media. I am giving you the exact same information. I'm sharing with you the exact same stuff that we take into the thousands of dollars of proposals that we put together for clients every single month. But what I want you to know is I realize that there are some of you that, based on what I've taught you so far today, you have already got results. You are already taking action and you are already at a place where you're like, Heather, thank you so much for your heart. I love that you love Jesus. I love that you are like straight to the point. I love like X, Y, and Z, but I am good. And so for all of you that are that person, I just want to say, awesome. I'm so excited. Please continue to tell me about your wins and your progress and how things are going. But for anyone else that's watching, if you are at the place where you want help, you want more coaching, you want more accountability from me to ultimately be that social media and business strategist, the ace in your back pocket, I like to call it, I want to invite you to an invitation. We have a 12-month program called Social Thrive Business Academy. We have clients that are in our program that live in Canada, that live in the United Kingdom, and that live all throughout the United States. And what I want you to know is that this program is one that is valued at least thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And I'm going to walk you through everything that's in it right now. And I'm going to invite all of you guys that are ready to up level in your business to come and join us. Now, we are going to be giving away a full scholarship to Social Thrive Business Academy. We will be announcing our full scholarship winner later in the week. And you are able to be put into the bucket, so to say, for that full scholarship by participating, by showing up live or replay or doing your homework assignments. That is how we make the decision on who gets it. So you want to make sure if you've missed any episodes that you want to binge watch it like crazy and you want to have access to consume this information so that you can use this to help you. And we want you to go into that bucket to be that recipient for our full scholarship. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to kind of just like walk through and tell you what Social Thrive Business Academy is. And you are going to get to make the decision on, is this something that you need? So what I want you guys to know is that it's time to actually grow genuine relationships, to increase your visibility and your engagement on social media so that you can have the income that you know that you want to make, so you can have time and family freedom, and you can make more of an impact for Jesus through your business. So when you join Social Thrive Business Academy, you are able to join my social media and business program. This is for Kingdom CEOs. This is for those of you that have a service-based business or an online brand that you need to grow and leverage social media to help you with your business. Again, you might be that service-based business owner. You might be that online brand. You actually just might be a driven leader in a high-level position for your company, and you know that you need help with your social media strategy. And so what you're going to do is know that we want to help you make that impact for Christ with your God-given gifts and talents. So if you feel stuck, if you need strategy and you want to actually stop using the word stuck, you want to stop using the word overwhelmed, and you want to really shorten your learning curve, you want to save yourself hours of time, and you're ready to thrive, we want you to come and join us inside of Social Thrive. So Social Thrive Business Academy is all based upon our 6-part social framework. I'm going to be laying out tomorrow for you exactly what that framework is. But the training in the social framework is all based upon the 6 elements that you need in order to grow your business. And what we have done is we have said, what is missing in the world of business? What is missing in this kingdom space? And so I'm going to just walk through, what do you get when you join Social Thrive Business Academy? First of all, you get 12 months access. This is a 12-month business training and coaching and accountability program. So you get a one-to-one call with me every single month. I will be very transparent and let you know that as we are continuing to grow, that we are getting very close to bringing in additional business strategists that absolutely know wildly awesome things, that have super successful businesses themselves, and people are going to begin helping me moving forward do those one-to-one calls. But every single person that joins us is going to be able to be guaranteed to get me for the next 12 months to have those one-to-one calls. That is one of the things that our current clients tell us that they love the most. It's done via Zoom. I record them when I can, which is 99% of the time. I send you a copy of the recording afterwards, and I send you the notes and the exact action steps that you need to take based on the call. It's literally like, okay, great, awesome. Here are the 4 things you need to do based on what we just discussed, and you're going to go and do those 4 things. And people absolutely love being seen. This is not a program for someone that wants to hide. This is not a program for someone that does not want to show up. And this is not a program for somebody that doesn't want results, because I make it my personal goal to be praying for you and to say, you said you wanted this. How is that going? And I want you to know that we've incorporated accountability into our program. To go up level to that, in addition to your one-to-one call with me every single month, you get 12 months of group coaching and mentoring calls every single month. So we'll have a group call. We have one where we call it a strategic advisory call, and we are constantly telling you latest trends, things that you need to be focused on, and really opening it up every single month to you in real time, coming off of mute, talking with us in our intimate setting of exactly where you are and getting real-time coaching and action forward steps to keep your business growing. You also get our exclusive social framework blueprint. This is not the course that got created 3 years ago that I've just kind of like thrown somewhere online and said, hey, you can have access to this. You get social framework in 6 stages of these are the things, these are the areas that you need to be focusing on, and telling you exactly how to go about doing that in very succinct, quick, video-based training. We give you exclusive access to our private Facebook community. I know we've got several folks that are in our community that are even going through this training again, and they can tell you that the family vibes and love that is within our space of our clients is so powerful to just see what God is doing in and through these men and these women that are showing up, that are investing in themselves. You get access to that exclusive Facebook group where you get to communicate with one another and just really lift each other up. But you also get templates, tutorials and tens. I'm busy. You're busy. You aren't going to get access to 5-hour videos that you have to literally like scroll through to find what you need. We know you're busy. So we create the trainings specifically for what your situations are, templates to help you just be able to move forward faster as it relates to your social media. And we have new trainings that we create each and every month. Example, last month, many of our clients inside of Social Thrive said, I don't understand hashtags. Please help me understand what I need to be doing across all the platforms, specifically on Instagram, as it relates to hashtags. We went in, said, absolutely no problem. We pulled it together. We made a 3-part hashtag training that each segment is no longer than 10 minutes. So for busy Kingdom CEOs and their team, they're able to go in and get that support and get the help that they need. And so we want you to know that we have office hours. Have you ever been in a program where you're like, I've got one question. I don't want to sit in here for like the next 90 minutes. I've got one question that I want to be able to ask in real time. So every month we have built in and added our office hours. I show up. Whoever wants to show up to office hours, it's a 90-minute block of time. And I show up every single month, and you literally can pop in, ask your question, share your screen with me if you like, get the answer you need, and boom, you pop off. It's that simple. Because we've developed this program to truly be an incubator to meet the needs of busy Kingdom CEOs like yourself. And so, like, we have a kingdom focus. We have a prayer and praise call each month that's 30 minutes long, 15 minutes of prayer, 15 minutes of taking prayer requests, 15 minutes of just saying, what is God blessing us in our lives with? Praises. How are our personal lives growing? How are our businesses going? What is God doing? How is He moving in and through us? So it's been so remarkable. Real quickly here, bear with me. Let me pull this up. So here's the link. Some of you guys, I'm so sorry. I know Trisha has been super awesome in the comments. The link for you to be able to access Social Thrive is right on the screen. It's joinsocialthrive.com. So many of you are saying, okay, what is the cost? How much is this? Is this free? So it's not free. I want you to know that it takes time. It takes effort. It takes resources. And I want you to know that we have formulated this to intentionally fill a gap in the marketplace. You are not a small little box on a Zoom video where you are silenced and you stay silent, or you're just tuning into Facebook Lives, listening to me talk, and you're not able to in real time get the support and the strategy and the specific guidance and mentoring that you need. It's a two-way street. That's what social media is, and that's how we operate Social Thrive Business Academy. So we want you to know we've got some bonuses that we're going to tell you about, that anyone who enrolls by tomorrow at noon Eastern time, I call them, these are our fast action bonuses. But before I tell you about the bonuses, I will let you know that Social Thrive, everything you just heard me mention, is valued at $23,000. when you take into accountability the one-to-one mentoring, the coaching, the group coaching, the office hours, the content that is there for you, the real-time trainings, all of that is valued at over $23,000, and you can enroll for as low as $600 with this month's payment. So we want to be completely mindful of realizing that you all may be in different positions regarding the cash or the capital that you have available today for your business. So we have two ways for you to enroll. You can enroll and you can pay in full with a one-time investment of $5,000. And we want you to know that you could also sign up and pay and break down your enrollment into 12 payments of $600. So if you do the math, I want you to know that you ultimately end up saving over $2,200 when you pay in full, because the regular price for this program is $7,200. But it is a 12-month experience. It is a 12-month program, and we operate in full integrity. So when you sign up, if you choose to enroll in our 12-month program and you sign up for the 12 payment method, you get full access. You're not treated like the redheaded stepchild that's like, hey, we're going to only give you access to this because you've only paid for 1 month. We give you full access to me, to all of our team, and to everything that's available. And we kick the ground running. So we are going to have the doors open with these special bonuses through the middle of next week. And we want you to know that if you're feeling a stirring in your heart, to know that it's not a matter of, okay, can I afford this? Is this a good decision? But the question I want you to ask yourself is, what's possible if I have a social media strategist and business coach that's bringing in $15,000 to $30,000 months, someone that has created 2 businesses using social media, someone that serves clients, someone that has helped Chick-fil-A, Chamber of Commerce's, businesses both globally as well as in the US, service-based businesses, product-based businesses, online brands, construction contractors, accountants, all the things. And what I want you to know is that the journey has been super diverse, the clients that God has sent me. And I want you to know that I want you to go, social media is real. It's not going away anytime soon. I want you to know that this is a way. This is a way for you to amplify your business and for you to be seen and to be heard, but you've got to market. You've got to show up smarter. And it's 2021, and it's time for everyone that knows that they want more out of their business. You've got to stop playing small. You've got to stop calling yourself, I've got this little business. You've got to stop being the person that's posting in Facebook groups that's always saying, I'm looking for the cheapest help possible to help me grow my business. You've got to at some point say, I want big results. Well, I've got to be willing to believe in what I'm doing, and I've got to be willing to make that investment. I want you guys to know that it would be nothing greater than for me to see you guys join just based on what I shared, but I like to over deliver. So I've got some bonuses for you guys that I'm going to share with you, and all of these bonuses are available to every person that signs up by noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And you can see all of these bonuses if you're that person that's like, I want to see it in writing. I want to talk to my husband about it. Anyone who has any of these questions, it's all in writing right on the link that you see on your screen, joinsocialthrive.com. But here are the bonuses that we've got for you. Bonus number 1, when you join by noon tomorrow, which is Friday, you're going to be able to bring one person into Social Thrive Business Academy with you, and they can get full access. They need to be working with and for and on your business. They could be your spouse. They could be your business partner. They could be a marketing director on your team. They could be an intern that you just brought on and just hired. It might be a virtual assistant. I want you to think of me as that person that is so committed and so dedicated to you that I am literally giving you a free spot for you to invite that other person that is committed to helping you grow your business. And I want to basically help you help get that person trained up so you can begin taking things off your plate. Can I get a amen in the comments if you like the idea of lightening the load on your plate? Do you want to get that? That is a free bonus. That's literally alone valued at $23,000. We're gifting you the gift of someone on your team being able to come in and help on your behalf. They can show up to the one-to-one mentoring calls. They can show up with you for the one-to-one mentoring calls. They can show up instead of you to the office hours. They can be the one that goes through the trainings on here is the right way to do hashtags. Here is how you get out of your own way. And here is how you make your content calendar, like all of the things. Bonus number 2, you're going to get a 90-minute one-to-one call with me that you can use at any time in your 12 months. We have a lot of clients that want to do this immediately within the first 30, 45 days of joining. And it's almost like this jumpstart for them. Some clients say, hey, my business has got this uber unique model where we've got this really big thing happening in November. Heather, I want to wait and do this call at the end of October because I really want it to be fresh in my mind for what we have going on uniquely in our business. Whatever that looks like, you are going to be able to get that 90-minute call available anytime you want in your 12 months. And again, that's a one-to-one call with me. It's not with somebody else, it's with me. You also get bonus number 3, and that is a social media audit of your online footprint. Now, I am in full disclosure, I'm a social media and business strategist. I want you to know, though, that I used to be a web designer. I used to be a graphic designer, and I will give you my very honest, candid thoughts and feedback on your online footprint. So that means if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a LinkedIn account, if you've got a Facebook page, I will sit down and make a video showing you all of the things that I know that you could do to optimize your brand online. Who would like that? Who would like to get a social media audit of your online footprint by me for your company? We're gifting that as one of our bonuses for anyone that does sign up and enroll by tomorrow. And then our last and final bonus, which I am so excited about, one of my friends who has a remarkable Christian coaching business, she has recently put together a training called the Savior's Sales System course. And to those of you that say to yourself, I'm not really that great with sales, she has put together this Savior's Sales course that really says this is a system on how you can do social media, how you can do sales in your business in a way that feels completely great on the inside and is honoring to Jesus and is absolutely transformational for your increased sales for your business. She is wildly smart. I've actually recently had her as a guest on my podcast. So her name is Tracy Warren, if you want to go check her out. But her Savior Sales System course is valued at over $300. And that is something else that you will get completely for free when you enroll and when you sign up. So here's how this is going to work. Many of you all, based on what I have said, feel it in your gut that you need this help. If that is you, I encourage you to pray that this would be a decision that you could make to allow yourself to get the growth in the the growth and the progress that you know that you can make. I want those of you that are like, this is something that I want. Like, I want this. I want this. I'm excited. I need these bonuses and I am ready. I'm an action taker and like, I need this. I want you guys to just make that decision to invest in yourself. Make that decision to invest in yourself and go ahead and get enrolled. Talk to your spouse. Talk to your business partner. Do what you need to do but it is currently about 24 hours that you've got the ability, depending on when you're watching this on the replay, for you to make that decision. So here's my ask. If you know that you want to join, go ahead in the comments below and let us know. For those of you that are 100%, you're like an 8, 9, or 10 on the fact of saying it is a top business priority for you to up-level your business in the next 12 months. I want you in the comments below. I want you to write the word Trisha. Okay, write the word Trisha. And here's what's going to happen. If you write Trisha, your masterclass advisor, she is going to reach out to you personally, and she is going to make sure that you have the link for you to be able to enroll. She will also be more than happy to send you a link. If you want to talk on the phone with me for 15 minutes, I will in 15 minutes help you decide if this is or isn't a good fit for you. Happy to do that. I've got a limited number of those spots available between now and noon tomorrow. So if you want to get one of those spots, by all means, feel free, be one of those folks. Just comment Trisha in the comments. If you also know that you want to get one of those spots, but you're just like, hey, I'm excited, I want to be able to get on the phone, just still go ahead and write the word Trisha here in the comments. And that way, Trisha is going to know that she can give you that link for you to be able to hop on the phone. I want you guys to know that this is like zero, like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no manipulation here. This is all service. If this could serve you, I would love to have you be one of our newest clients inside of Social Thrive. And it is a top priority for me, for you to continue to keep scaling and growing and getting that coaching and that mentoring and that accountability that you know that you need. And if you have other questions, please, by all means, let us know. We are excited. We got our homework for you guys. So here's your homework for today. I want you to send 10 voice memos to those that you already have a connection with and ask if they are looking to get a result in their business for your area of expertise, or if they are available for a 10-minute conversation, and let them know that you are interviewing people. Why would I ask you to do that? Well, what that can do is it allows for you just to get on the phone with people that are your ideal clients or your ideal customers. And it allows for you just to ask them questions. And you can ask them the same questions that you would ask anybody else on the phone and just say, we're just calling. I'm going to be on this call with you less than 10 minutes. And I want to get an idea of like why you enjoy this type of art. And we're really just curious, why is it that you like this type of art? Where do you display this type of art? Or if your business is that you have a service, and say, hey, we're calling today because we're just reaching out and saying, what are the things that are the biggest struggle for you as it relates to accounting or as it relates to business overwhelm, whatever your business is. But take that action step. And then you'll see the homework thread. We're going to begin today uploading the homework thread number 4. That's where you guys are going to comment whether you did today's homework or not. We're excited for those of you that want to maybe take the next step. Feel free, boldly check it out. Join socialthrive.com. We would love to have you. The next thing I want to make sure I just let you guys know is that we will be right here tomorrow, ready to serve you. And we are doing the blueprint to increased revenue with social media. We're going to be laying out for you what that blueprint looks like for you using social media. We're going to be walking through exactly what the social framework is and showing that to you. You can also see it if you go to the joinsocialthrive.com link on your screen. You can see exactly what our 6-part framework is, and we give you all of the training and the resources within Social Thrive to use those mechanisms or those resources to help you grow in your business. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here, sticking with us for this day. I want you guys to know that all of the trainings, all these replays are going to be available for you and through next week, Wednesday. Wednesday noon Eastern Standard Time. I want you guys to know that all of these offers to join Social Thrive, it's available to each and every one of you, but the bonuses that we mentioned are truly going to disappear at noon Eastern Standard Time. We change our bonuses around a little bit at a time. If we ever add an extra bonus, those people that joined first, you'll get anything that we add. So there's no scarcity for you to worry about thinking, oh, I need to wait. Maybe she's going to add a better bonus later. There won't be. Anything that we add, it will just get piled on top of anybody that takes advantage of these. So we're excited to see you guys get those calls set up. Thank you so much for being here and can't wait to see you guys. And make sure that you look in the group. We are going to begin starting to upload all those videos of those clients from Social Thrive Business Academy and let them in their own words tell you how Social Thrive Business Academy has made an impact both on their finances, but on their social growth, as well as their impact for Jesus. So be on the lookout to see many, many, many of those videos coming your way right here in the group. All right, everybody, y'all take care and have a super fantastic day.